This is a review of the cosmic horror video game Once Human. I so wanted this to be an incredible game. I hadn't been this excited about a video game since Left 4 Dead 2. It's still a good game, but all the exciting scenes of gameplay fighting all these awesome cosmic monsters is only a small part of the whole game. One of the things that set it apart from just being a standard zombie apocalypse shooter is that you can build your own home base. Some of the building is a bit wonky, especially trying to put a roof on your house, but overall I had fun messing around with it. The sad thing is that this is not a zombie apocalypse shooter, it is a homesteading/farming simulator that also has monsters. More like a violent version of Stardew Valley. There are 4 skill trees for you to fill out, but they are all about building out your house. We're talking about in-depth stuff like setting up solar arrays and complete water filtration systems. It's like they took a book about off-grid living and turned it into a game. And I do enjoy games like that, but not when I'm expecting to be fighting cosmic monsters. And truthfully, I probably won't be playing the game anymore, and that is disheartening. Because I don't get much time to play, and the absolute worst aspect of this game is the real-world time it takes to gather and forge everything. You have to gather all the resources kind of like Minecraft, but there's a lot of junk parts that you have to go scavenge in the towns, then bring them back and recycle them for usable parts. It takes a minute of real time to make a bunch of charcoal, then 5 minutes to make copper ingots for crafting bullets and certain building structures, then another 5 to 10 minutes forging more bullets. But I can't go out yet while I'm waiting for all those things, because I have to spend a couple minutes boiling water to make it drinkable and 20 minutes to make deer jerky so I have food when I finally go out. And like I said, I don't have much real-world time to play in the first place, so spending a massive portion of that time just waiting or scavenging for junk so that I can go back and wait some more is not fun. But let me put the final nail in the coffin of this game. My son had downloaded the game as well, and we haven't been able to play together in a couple years, so we were going to have some good father-son bonding time killing space zombies. Now allow me to explain why Once Human is dead on arrival. Because the developers are fucking idiots. Once Human is already being abandoned by thousands of players. It's free to download on Steam. They were so busy at launch the North American servers were down, so I jumped on a Japanese server and started playing. Well, it turns out that your account is tied to whatever server you start on. If you switch to another server, you have to start the entire game over again, losing everything. You even have to remake your character from scratch. My son started on another server, so there is no way we can play together. There is zero cross-server play. I've never had this problem before. You've always been able to switch servers on every other online game I've played, and your character and saved progress went with you. So if you've got a group of friends that you normally game with, you would all have to download the game and start in the same server at the same time in order to play together, because the servers do get filled up. But even worse, they have divided gameplay into seasons that are 6 weeks long. At the end of each season, all the servers get wiped. All your progress will be gone. There is supposed to be a magical land to store your house blueprints, and it kept telling me to go find it, but some of the interface is glitchy and you have to reload it several times to get the new options to populate. And the access to this special place never populated. But even so, that's just the blueprints to the house. The game will rebuild the house from the blueprints, but then you're going to have to spend a few more hours putting all your stuff back in, unless they reset the skill trees as well. Then it will take another day or 2 to earn all your skills again. Dev said if enough people don't like this method that they might set aside a few servers that don't reset, but I'm already at the point of saying why bother. Some of us have jobs and lives, and just wanted a cool cosmic horror game to relax with. Relax by shooting zombie and monsters, not by farming and waiting around for my meat to dry. My son's already bored with grinding, so I'll probably just download Left 4 Dead 2 and we'll play that instead. It's on PC, so he's got some cool modded maps I've never played before. But if you download it and try it out, the best advice I can give you is to build your skill tree as fast as possible towards being able to forge a sniper rifle. It's the only weapon you really need, until you get to the rocket launchers, that is. Oh, and the minimum RAM is 8 gigs, but the recommended amount is 16. Even when I go use the awesome Wi-Fi at my public library when no one else is there, I still get some bad lag. Probably my 8 gig laptop, but could also be the servers, because the game was unplayable on first try until they made some patches. And there is a wingless mini Cthulhu in some of the encounters, but the lag was so bad OSB couldn't record the video. So be sure to subscribe for more horror, occult, and Lovecraft madness. Until next time, Cthulhu Futogin.